not a good start, is it? Not seeing the route loading in. But welcome back, everybody, to another Train Sim Classic live stream. Hopefully the map will load in. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, we're going to have to come out of this one and go back in. Okay. We'll give it a couple of minutes just to sort itself out. Is it going to do it? See, Train Sim Classic is a scary world. Oh no, there we go, it is loading. This service will be formed of 8 carriages for the remainder of the journey up to London, and you will be required to couple up with the unit in front of you at Northampton Platform 1. Once you're all sorted, please allow passengers on board. Okay, so we've got a couple up, and then we'll be heading all the way down to Euston, which from here is about 85 minutes, so we'll say an hour and a half. So let's do it. And also load up the chat whilst doing so. So we're not too far off the bit which is coming to Train Sim World 5, which is at Milton Keynes, which is only, what, 10 minutes from here. Right, let's get everything set up. So my second time driving this EP, so do give me a bit of time just to sort it all out.
AWS and AWS operational.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So you got to set it up. That's fine. No, I think that's fine. And then we got to click that up there. Literally all of this just to couple it up. I should tick it. There you go, that's done. Yeah, just loading up the chat, and then I shall be with everybody. But good to be back. I've been away for about a week, so hence the reason why no streams. No, we won't bother with that. Cool. Right, I think we're ready to couple up. So, doors already shut. Yeah. So we'll draw forward to 2 foot and stop, and then draw forward and couple up. Nice and steady. Let's not hit the train and break it. So at the moment we're actually on the ATS Northampton loop, which only released, well, about a week ago. Okay, that will do. Let me quickly just do that. There we go, and then draw forward and couple up. There you go, and we'll do a little pull away test if that actually works. Oh, hang on. I'm not done yet. I think it's like turned itself off, but I don't want it turning itself off. Well, assuming that's all working, and then we'll click our couple button, wherever that is on this train. It's probably up here, isn't it? I know on the 380 it's up here. Acknowledge oh, it's already on there. Okay, maybe we don't. Or maybe it just isn't on here. Well, that's all coupled up now. Cool, so we'll set that off. You said 85, haven't you? No, off. Oh wait, no, not forward. Go off. Right, I think we're all done. Oh, lights as well. Off. There. Okay, are we all good? Let's quickly just do a little exterior check, just to ensure we are all good. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Right, let's open the doors here at Northampton, and then we'll switch cabs and get everything set up for departure. So we'll key on. That goes forward.
TPWS and
Right, let's see who we
AWS
have got in the chat. I don't know how busy it will be, as it's sort of a weekday. I can't actually scroll up on my tablet, so at the top of my screen I've got Train Life. So Train Life, Dexter, Yoshi, Train Sim Driver 4, Dexter and Blue. How is everybody doing? We'll acknowledge the configuration. Yeah, and we shall set up the GSMR. So I think we're 1 Yankee 1 4. Yeah, 1 Yankee 1 4, 1 Yankee 114, and standing at signal Romeo Yankee 1024. So 024. Give it a little tick. Nice. And we're all ready to depart Northampton when we get the time, which will be at 7:48. Unbelievable. We've got ages here. Due to arrive at the oh, okay, so actually from here it's only an hour. What is it, 85 minutes on the little blurb. We're going to be calling at Wolverton, Milton Keynes Central, Bletchley, Leighton Buzzard, and then from Leighton Buzzard we're then fast to Euston. So this is quite a quick service. Hello Senseless, how are you? Get our lights on, that would be a good idea. But yeah, we're in the 350, which will be coming to Trentonwell 5, although it will be in this livery here. Quite a nice livery, the LNWR livery. Is it better than the London Midland livery? Yeah, there it is there. And here we are at Northampton. Cool. Which, yeah, there was... I don't know, it might be sorted now, actually. Yeah, there was some missing fences and stuff like that. There's going to be a patch out soon, Alan was saying, because Alan commented on the first look video and said there was bits and pieces which were going to be patched. So that will be all sorted soon. Yeah, hello Southern Rex, how are you? Yeah, welcome back to Standard Class. Welcome aboard. You might as well sit here, I suppose. This is quite a nice seat. No table, but... Cheers, Senseless. No quite. Oh, wow. So we've got 3 more minutes and then we're out of here. Could have been a London Midland livery too. Yeah, who's looking forward to Trentonwell 5? Hello land, how was your week? It was refreshing and wet. It was Wales, so it rained like every day. Hello Neil, we'll ever make a class 458 and 701 for the Southwestern Mainline, hopefully one day. Recently went to Crewe, nice. And there's Glenn as well, mod boss Glenn. How you doing, Glenn? Typical 3+2 seating. Rubbish, isn't it? 3+2. Not looking forward to the FPS. No, probably on last gen. It'll probably be all over the place. What did I do? Well, walked a lot. Walked a lot. And then what did I do? Yeah, Thursday. Well, Wednesday night the Northampton Loop came out, so I did that. And then I was up early on Thursday because I went to Dovetail Games. Then it was the same on Friday to Dovetail Games. And then straight after that I went up to North Wales. So I actually went on the West Coast Mainline, which was quite cool. Got your ticket from Euston to Crewe for £10. It's not bad. Are you looking forward to the... I don't follow it. I know I'm wearing a football shirt, but it's just sort of, as I call them, home clothes. Easy to wear at home. Don't care about football, but as it still fits me, I might as well wear it. So yeah, at Dovetail, well, they sort of told us everything which happened in Dovetail Direct, and we got to have a little play as well, which was cool. So the first train I went in was the 377, of course, which was... how's the job? Hello, Jackie Dory. Going well, Glenn. Yeah, I haven't been, well, today I'll be back at 1:30. It's like the worst shift, 1:30 to 10:15. It's the worst shift we have. Some people actually like it, but I don't. We'll put on that is exactly where, Joshua. You should have to find out, Southern Rex. I don't know if I can say what it was like, but yeah, you have to wait and see for the preview. Yeah, it did have 8 pieces. Would you like the 458 in Class 701 and TSC? Any new UK train is good, so yeah. Right, we're almost ready to go finally. Get us out of Northampton. What's Northampton like? Is it a nice place or a bit... You should be able to, Tommy. Yeah, should be able to. No, Glenn, no. What about your job, Glenn? How's that going? If Transform added the Victoria line, how would you react? Probably just be like, oh. I mean, it would be cool, but it'd be boring. You'd be pressing a button, go, stop, open the door. It just wouldn't be exciting. It would be cool, but it's, yeah. No, I don't know why we went in neutral, but okay, that's fine. Right, let's go. Yeah, that'll be good, 7x, yeah. Right, let's go. Wolverton's up next. As we leave Northampton. Piccadilly line would be cool because it's, well, still manual, isn't it? That would be cool. How's the audio as well? Is it all good? Do a little brake test. That'll do. The brakes should work. And out we go. There's the Cat Ace. I don't know if you can see her. Probably up to no good. Could have got a remodelled 387 into a 377/7. That would be. Oh, let me. I'll turn down the game audio then. Yeah, let me turn down the game audio a bit then. How is that now? Is that good? No, I don't want to go on bloody. I want to go on that. I want to go on the chat. No, it's supposed to be easier to put do a /2. Should be the whole of the Watford DC line with a 710 layer according to the article. That'd be good. Another part of the overground network. And also there'll be a lot of variety, won't there, on the route for what you can do. Obviously the southern services to Watford Junction. Sadly not to Milton Keynes or even Hemel Hempstead. You've got all of the London North Western Railway services, Pendo services, underground services you can do, and overground services. So there'll be a lot of variety on the TSW route. A lot. And let's go. On the new Great Western Express remaster, look forward to it, and also is a route which deserved a remaster. Yeah, look forward to it. And also nice to see that First Great Western is sort of coming back. Cheers, Glenn. All ready for Train Sim 5 later. Can't wait to get my hands on it and play. Alright, 7Rex. That's fun going on the train. We get that up. 387 liveries look good, yeah. And also Ealing Broadway. I know it's not entirely realistic, but it looks cool. Yeah, actually, Liam was actually at the event. So I said, you know, well done on the Cathcart Circle and the. Oh god, let's put that down. Limit speeding. Only 2 miles an hour. It's not going to kill anyone. Conductor mode piques your interest the most. Oh no, Josh, yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, guard mode, that would be cool. Or conductor mode. Not really the best frame rate on this route, but then it's never been a great frame rate on the West Coast Mainline South. It's sort of one of the behemoth routes in Train Sim Classic. On the route was set. Let's really save it just in case. Yeah, so at the moment we're on the Northampton loop, which recently released from Alan Thompson's sim. And then fairly soon we'll then be at Milton Keynes, and then that's the bit coming into Train Sim 5. Would you like the class 458 and 701 if they ever came to Train Sim Classic? Of course. third rail trains, so like them. As we head down to Euston. Can't believe we're faster from Leighton Buzzard all the way to Euston. It's like half hour non-stop. I'll get them off. We don't. Oh no! Wait, get the instrument lights off. Don't need them on. That's one thing. The speedo in this train isn't the easiest to read. Like it's quite a small speedo. Do you think they would add the newly refurbished 390 or the older ones? Probably the new ones. Yeah, probably the new one. I think the ATS route is Crewe to Manchester via Stockport. Oh, we know it looks modern. OHLE as well. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people mentioning Crewe to Manchester via Stockport, so maybe it is that. Everyone seems to have the same idea. Hey, hello, West Coast Mainline, how are you? Favourite South Western Railway train? I've been on most of them. It's got to be the 455s, really. Definitely Wiltshire, definitely. That's going to happen. 26 FPS here. Yeah, so it's not a great route for FPS. So for this to come to Train Sim World. Yes. Hopefully it will run well as well on Train Sim World. Should do. You could put the 801 from the East Coast Mainline, put that on the West Coast Mainline as the 805. Things I don't get with the 805. Why doesn't it tilt? They've sort of downgraded the train. Like the 390, it's cool, it tilts. The Super Voyagers, I think they used to tilt, didn't they? And then Avanti have got new trains, and it's like, oh, we don't need the tilting anymore. So that means we're going to go slower. Sort of downgraded the capability. Nice train line. Use the Avanti Pendolino on it, that would be cool. Looking forward to the new Skyhook gameplay, but that was unexpected. Yeah, Volume 4 military. When I saw that, I was like, military? That's going to be interesting to see what route that's on. Cool, though. Don't know, Mason. Probably on Creators Club. Looking forward to the new Skyhook gameplay packs. Just the way Tarchi have done the 800 and tilting. I just want to probably get travel sick. What's everyone's favourite route? What route are you most looking forward to in Train Sim World 5? So I'm equal when it comes to Frankfurt Fielder and the West Coast Mainline South. I don't know. I love the German routes. And sort of the amount we're getting on Frankfurt Fielder and the ICE-T, generally sort of equal in terms of which one I'm most looking forward to. Love a German route. We're quite fast actually, West Coast Mainline. Wolverton, Milton Keynes, Bletchley, Leighton Buzzard, and then Euston. So sort of semi-fast. This is actually part 2, but I'm not going to do part 1. Part 1's Birmingham New Street down to Northampton. And I've seen a lot of people moaning about the fact that West Coast Mainline South is only running between Euston and Milton Keynes on Train Sim World 5. But it's like, I mean, that's still 50 odd miles. And there'll be a lot to do within that 50 miles. And Matt said at the event that a Train Sim World route costs about 10 times more to develop than a Train Sim Classic route. And there's always the possibility, I suppose, of an extension. I know they always say, oh, we can't extend things, but maybe in future they would extend it up to Birmingham. I think Milton Keynes is a good end point, because it means they don't sort of overstretch themselves. What is the route on the West Coast Mainline? I think that's what that comment says. Oh yeah, Euston up to Milton Keynes Central. Basically Frankfurt or West Coast Mainline. Fair enough. Wiltshire, fair enough. I just want to know what the ATS route is, because you know it's going to be good. It's ATS. Which, if you look at things like King's Cross, King's Lynn, Cambridge, Peterborough, they're all sort of to a high quality. So yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to what they have to offer on TSW. Hello, UK transport enthusiast. Yeah, that would be cool. 7 Rex. Yeah, they extend the East Coast Mainline to either York or London. Excited for the ATS route, yeah. As you just know it's going to be good. It's like Just Trains, when they make something, you just know it's going to be good. So with ATS, it tends to be the same. You just know it's going to be good. Euston's going to be awesome. I can say I'll just be sitting, like when Train 5 first comes out, I'll probably just be sitting at the country end of Euston Station, just watching all the trains, all the overground bits and pieces. That'd be cool. Are we at? Well, not this part. We're almost at Euston. Almost at Milton Keynes. We're slightly north of Milton Keynes at the moment. So we're not getting this bit, but we are in a minute. This is the scenario started at Northampton, so it was a good reason to show off the Northampton loop. And this is Wolverton. Here we are. Right, let's pop back down to 85. Do the doors. Welcome to Wolverton. 710s will be frequent as well. Yeah, it'll be quite cool seeing the Bakerloo and the Overground trains together. It'll just be sort of non-stop. What about Rivet Games? Right, let's get the doors shut. And onwards to Milton Keynes. Right, let's go. What we got coming up? I can hear something flying up. What's on the way? What's it gonna... Oh, there it is. It's a Voyager. And there's a 390 as well. There's people always moan about the Voyagers, saying they're like bad, but I was on the Avanti one the other day and they were fantastic. I mean, apart from the reservation system being broken, but the Voyagers were really comfy and generally just chilled out. Add in the 730s. I'm sure, I mean, there's plenty of the LC they could add to the West Coast Mainline South. Plenty. I think it is quite smart of them though, including the Pendo in the deluxe edition. I mean, that's like the one train everybody wants. So everybody then has to go and get the deluxe edition, basically. And also the Flix train Vectron, that's going to be cool. Different as well. It's almost at Milton Keynes, and from Milton Keynes, that's where the train to my 5 route starts, or and ends. Do hope the Voyagers and 805s come to the West Coast Mainline route. So the Voyagers, do they stop at Milton Keynes any time? There's sort of be like no point of having a Voyager on the TSW version if they don't stop at Milton Keynes. So I suppose if we ever saw, something like the North Wales coastline with a Voyager, it might then be AI on the West Coast Mainline south from TSW. Yes, Mason, yes. Yeah, it will be drivable. And you can drive between, Queen's Park and Harrow and Waldstone. Some do. Oh, maybe then. Well, yeah, I'd sort of assume if they were to do a Voyager, it probably would be on a separate route. As there can't be many which stop at Milton Keynes, can there? I know the one I went on, it went straight past Milton Keynes. Should be Superstar, yeah. There'll be a layer. So make sure you've all got the routes downloaded on September the 12th or 17th, depending on what edition you're getting. Yeah, Bakerloo line, Goblin line. Make sure you've got them installed. Right, coming into Milton Keynes Central. So this is where the Train to Mod 5 route will begin. Somebody missed about Watford Junction, wow. And the IC 101 coaches, that's quite a bit. So I think the Flix train coaches are the ones, they're refurbished ones. So I think we've got the old version in the game. So it's quite a big difference between the IC coaches and the Flix train coaches. No, Martin, no. That's sort of one of the questions people had at the event, was would it be in Unreal Engine 5? But yeah, it was a no. Because it would basically mean they'd have to completely rebuild the game and start again. So, what do I think of Conductor mode? It's great. Adds another way you can play the game. So more gameplay, and just another job you can live on the game. Would I be trying VR on Train Sim World? I suppose you mean Train Sim World VR. Maybe. I don't have a Meta Quest though, so. Right, leaving Milton Keynes, so we're now on the Train Sim World part of the route. Or bit coming to Train Sim World. That would be cool, Aaron. Yeah, announcements on the platforms, even on the trains would be nice. Which I suppose Rivet sort of started doing on the trains. Oh no, Blue, no. I mean, that would be awesome, but no. We're off. Now we've got Great Western Remastered, come on Brighton Mainline next year. Yes, or East Coastway. Or East Coastway. I think I probably prefer East Coastway to be done first. Just send that sort of out the way and done. Probably easier as well to remaster. I got Bletchley up next. So I've got to try and remember all the speed limits, because I would like to learn the route in TSW like that, HUDless. So sort of try and make a note of all the speed limits. Bakerloo line takes #1 priority. You're excited for West Coast Mainline, don't blame you. Yes, Senseless, yeah, that's correct. That's great, Josh, yeah. Should be a sequel after about 2 to 3 years. Now would be a good time to insert ads. Now when YouTube popping up saying I need to put an ad on the stream now, it's like, no, we're playing trains. Cool, and then down to 75 or 90, then 75. There's quite a few speed changes on this route. It's going to take a little while to learn. It changes quite a bit. It's not just, 100 the whole way down. Yeah, 90, then 75. It's quite a speed changey route. I wonder if there's a warning board for the 75. That would make things easier. No. Nope. Yeah, a little bit laggy. But sort of, yeah, I mean, this route on Train Sim Classic, it's not the best running route. It's a bit like the Gemma route. It just sort of takes Train Sim Classic to the top of what it can do. Look at that, 15 FPS. Yuck. And then slowly but surely coming into Bletchley, lagging our way into Bletchley. You have Cajon Pass. The negative thing is you won't be playing it as much because once you've left the yard it gets boring. It's a bit like Sandpatch Grade. I haven't played that route in years. The thought of it just makes me think, oh, can't be bothered. It was with this free starter pack. Well, it's a free starter pack, so you'll be getting basically just the base game of Train Sim 5. So you'll just be getting Train Sim 5 Training Centre, and all of your other routes you've owned on other Train Sim worlds will then show up on Train Sim 5. But you won't get any of the new routes. You'll just literally get Training Centre and then your old routes. So that's good because it's a free upgrade. So basically it just eliminates anyone saying, oh, can't be bothered, I have to pay for it all over again. Because you don't. It's free. Although you have then got to pay for new content, which is, well, sort of to be expected. That'll do. Oh, no, not that. This is Bletchley. Yes, Aaron, yeah. You're getting deluxe, nice. There seems to be most people will get in deluxe, but then you do get 5 days early access, and the Pendo and the Flix train. You get loads. I mean, the only route which is sort of a bit like, well, not like, but it's probably the San Bernardino. And sort of the deluxe edition gives you Cajon Pass, which is a bit like, oh. But everything else is like awesome. Right, let's go. Right, let's set that 2 forward, and let's get going. Will there be ECS moves for the 710 to Ballston Junction depot on the West Coast Main Line? No idea. Yeah, they didn't. I don't think the overground route was installed when we were playing it, so I didn't see. But I'm sure they'll show us in the preview, which isn't actually too far away. So it's a bit difficult though of the US community, because I suppose half of them like passenger stuff and half of them like freight stuff. Whereas US freight is the most boring thing ever. So I'm quite happy it is a passenger route coming, and so we can actually play it and actually, enjoy it and like it. And then that MBTA Boston to Worcester line, that will be cool. Because I'm probably a lot more excited for that route than San Bernardino. Love the MBTA stuff on Boston Providence. Well, not really, Blue. I mean, there hasn't been a US freight route in quite some time. I think Cajon Pass was the last one. So that was Train Sim World 3. So that was 2022. Yeah, I think that was the last US freight route. So it has been quite some time. Although I wonder how well they sell, though. Like, can they sell that well, US freight routes? So if you dovetail or a business, they sort of need to see what sells the best. Niagara to Toronto Union would be good for the North American route. Up to 100. We've got Leighton Buzzard next. We go for Deluxe, nice. Well, I think San Bernardino would be a bit like Peninsula Corridor, but Metrolink. And I don't mind Peninsula. I don't mind Peninsula Corridor. It probably will be the route we play the least out of the routes coming to Train Sim World 5, but we'll still give it a good go. Like with Antelope Valley, we did a full run of that and sort of showed off what you could do, and then didn't really play it after that. Hello Sam, how are you? But Frankfurt Fielder on West Coast Mainline, we're going to be playing a lot of them. A lot. I still don't know what route I want to play first, Frankfurt or the West Coast Mainline South. Generally, I don't know which one I'm more looking forward to. I know it probably should be the UK route, but then Frankfurt Fielder just looks awesome. Fair enough, Blue. How you doing, Sam? There you go. Is that the 1 year badge now? Much appreciated, Sam. Very nice, yeah. So we changed all the badge colours, so I can't remember which one's which. Except for the West Coast Mainline South, nice. I'm going to buy this on Train Sim Classic to get you through the, what was it, 2-3 weeks until Train Sim World 5 comes out. That's where we get Deluxe, and when you get your birthday money, before that you're going to just use standard from Game Pass, nice. You mean the 378, Aaron? The 377s weren't on the overground, but 378s, or Capital Stars. Do they not run on the Watford DC now? It's been on 423 in real life, nice. Love the Pendolino. I've actually not been on a Pendo. It feels bad to say, but I've not been on a Pendo. I did actually coincidentally, without knowing. I went all the way up to Euston, and I couldn't bloody figure out how to use the rail staff travel site. It was like being all slow and horrible. So I was actually going to take a ride between Euston and Milton Keynes on one of my days off on a Pendo, but never got round to it in the end. I was sort of at Euston trying to buy the tickets, and it just took too long. Am I streaming on the 25th? Probably not. I'm literally, that is like the worst shift I've got at work. It's midday until 1:45. It's the worst possible shift ever. And it's on my birthday as well. But I thought I've had quite a lot of time off recently, so I thought I'll just work on my birthday. So yeah, I will be working on the 25th. Do any trains terminate on platform 2 at Euston? Dunno. Liverpool to Crewe. I'll out a case in a minute, she's meowing. Yeah, alright, in a minute. Boston. Oh, it's some 710s. Oh, was that about the, yeah. Let's tune in for the birthday stream. Yeah, I don't know if he will. Some sort of dodgy shift time. Coming in a little bit quick here. Should be alright. Oh, this is Leighton Buzzard, so you sort of have to start slowing down for that after the tunnel. Hello Odin, what days do we live stream? Basically completely random. Whenever I haven't got any videos to record. So after this it probably will be a little while. So I've got to sort of catch up on all the videos. So yeah, it's quite sporadic when it comes to our streaming. But videos every day. Cheers, 7 minutes. Stops at Curb Station. Oh. That's quite a cool question, that. I don't know. That's a good question, though. Yeah, what happens if a 390 stops at a station on, yeah, sort of a really curved, like Berkhamsted, if it stopped there for some reason? How would that work? I suppose maybe after a certain speed, the tilt sort of doesn't, you know, register or doesn't do anything. Maybe it's only sort of at a higher speed where it sort of activates. That would be my guess, probably that. It probably just wouldn't tilt. Right, Euston's up next. Well, she's in 40 miles. There you go, nice. Right, off we go. Let's watch it leaving. 350. Got a neutral section coming up as well, so we've got to be ready for that. Nice, Odin. Hello, Concord, how are you? Yeah, Train to Mile 4 was... Well, there wasn't really a big change, was there, really, between TSW 3 and 4? Well, not as big of a change as what we're getting with TSW 4 to 5. What was it? Photo mode, volumetric fog, formation designer, which came at a later date, and suspension, which has only just come out. So yeah, it wasn't really, yeah. Train to Mile 3 to 4 was a bit like, oh. I mean, this change is like, ooh, this is good. That 360 comes with GW unbranded. What was the German? Yeah, no, it was the Austria Vorarlberg, wasn't it? Oh, you had the new mountains as well, Leida, Data Mountains as well. Might be just in the nick of time. But yeah, Train to Mile 5, well, TSW 4 to TSW 5 is much more exciting. Right, let's go. Right, I think we might come on to the far. Yeah, I think we are going to be coming on to the up fast. We've got a 60 coming up, and I can see a flashing signal ahead of us. Fair enough, Odin. Gone with the blobby jelly mountains on a rosa. Yeah, Vorarlberg, I remember the first time I saw the mountains on there, it was like, wow. Yeah, Vorarlberg mountains look really nice. Got some Lego nice to Q. What set did you buy? And also you're getting conductor mode or guard mode, which is quite a substantial change. Right, let me let out the cat. She's making all sort of weird meow sounds. So let me let her out. She probably needs to have a toilet or something. See that? Makes sort of weird sounds. Yeah, alright. Let me let the cat out quickly before she has an accident. Oh. Okay. Oh, I don't know if it was even muted anything. Come on. Right. But I don't know if it even muted anything or took off the webcam, so you can probably still see me. It's done its freezy thing again, where it just sort of freezes. Quickly reset that just in case. I don't know. Well, we might still be here. Are we still here? Let's just restart that again. Oh, got 60 coming up. Let's slow down for that. That'll be a good idea. Slow down then, come on. Oh god, so it's alright, it's fine. No, now it's bloody working. Okay, we should be all good. Yeah, we're all good. Right, we can speed it up to 110 miles an hour. Cheers, Alex. Ferrari F40. Wow. Nice. Yeah, that's good, Aaron. Yeah, Goblin's full of graffiti. Nice, Alex, yeah. Oh, you saw a cat that brought a rabbit in and ate it. Nice. Lovely, Odin, lovely. This is this Cheddington? This is Cheddington. North Wales, Taku, yeah, North Wales. Snowdonia. Awesome Blue, good luck, good luck. What's it, Cheddington and Tring? I think Tring's up next. Hey, there's Richie. If you don't know Richie, you go and check him out. Very excited to see this. Yep. It's going to be good. How you doing, Richie? Very interesting. Oh, lovely Joshua. Nice. The life. Yeah, fast all the way to Euston though. Quite a way. Also looks like a Flix train, yeah. Hello Phoenix. There's Christopher as well. How you doing? Yeah, I'm sure you'll get it, Blue. Right, so our top operating speed is 110 miles per hour. So we'll get up to 110 and just let it coast. Well, I'm saying that we are going uphill at the moment, so we are flying. Let's quickly just do that again. Yes, Richie, yeah. I need to know what date I can bloom and play it. Well, September the 12th. I think I'm actually already off, which is great. Like September the 12th, I think is like my last day of like my long weekend, which is like 5 days off. So, good. Oh, 114. I mean, we're not speeding, but we're above our top operating speed. Let's put that down. Yeah, so we got Tring up next. Tring, what's after Tring? So I've slowly been learning all the stations, slowly. Tring, after Tring it's Berkhamsted, I think. That's the first stage of trying to learn a route hardless, learn all the stations. So yeah, Berkhamsted after Tring. Because Tring is where quite a lot of services terminate. And it's literally in the middle of nowhere. Egland, yeah. Ironwork at a railway station, Odin. And wave a light in the air, blow a whistle. But not for much longer. There's Tring. Now you booked off the 13th just to have a full day of playing it. Nice. There's a 350. Does this train have cruise control? Don't know. I don't really know this train that well. We a slow train there. I don't think so. No. Doesn't look like it. There'll be a lot of this on Trenton World, West Coast Mainline. A lot of parallel running. Well, I'm hoping it's manual, but it probably will be automatic. I'm also hoping GSMR will be functional, but it'll probably be automatic. We want manual GSMR. fly around the corner. See, I think it's Berkhamsted. That's the next station along. But yeah, need to learn this route Hudless. Need to play it like that. Not as soon as Train Sim 5 releases, but soon after. They don't anymore, Bill Snow. Unfortunately not. Which is makes me very sad. They don't run to Milton Keynes anymore. Yeah, only to Watford Junction. Well, it was Hemel Hempstead. Then we were like, I can't be bothered to run there anymore. So only Watford Junction now, which is crap. Should run to Milton Keynes. Do you know if Southern services will start from Clapham Junction? No. I think from Wembley Central, that's where it spawns you in. That's Wembley Central to Watford Junction. Well, I think they were considering making the spawn point near Woolston, so you get that little bit, further. But all will be shown in the preview at some point. This is Berkhamsted. You'll really feel the tilt round here in the Pendo. Some races. I don't know, Aaron. Yeah, I don't know what day I'll be showing bits and pieces of. Probably on September the 12th. So yeah, so expect the videos to be on September the 12th. Which I'll be off, so that's ideal. But yeah, let me check the calendar again, but I think I actually am off. So yeah, on my weekend, all of that time. Hello Kyle, how are you? Just checking this. 31st. That'll be until then. No, I bloody misread it. No, 12th. No, I'll be on night shifts. Yeah, night shifts on the 12th. So I could try and book maybe one of those. I don't know, actually. Friday. To the... Yeah, I'm off until the 10th. No, actually off until the 11th. And then after that I'm on night shift. So for night shifts I can just play it anyway in the day. So that's ideal. In fact, yeah, that's perfect really. Being on the night shift when the game releases, so I basically have all day off, sort of, apart from sleeping. You're ready for Train Sim 5, nice. This one coming up is Hemel Hempstead. This one's Hemel Hempstead. This is. How do I plan the videos you make? Basically what I just feel like driving to Koo. So we've had quite a lot of German stuff recently. Well, I say recently, all of the videos I record are always about 2 weeks ago. Some even 3 weeks ago. Well, I sent them to members first and then eventually they'll go out, so yeah, I'm usually about 9 days ahead, but now I'm only about 2 days ahead, so I've been away, so there probably won't be a stream for a few days after this, as I'll need to sort of catch up on them. And oh, this is what's this one? Kings Langley? No, Apsley. I think this one's Apsley. Is this Apsley? Yeah, Apsley. And then Kings Langley. Will you be able to have YouTube as your job employment? Hopefully not. I don't know, I wouldn't want to do YouTube full time. I like working, on real trains. So, no, I wouldn't want to do YouTube full time. Like the new layers feature mode where you can turn off layers you don't want to see. Yeah, that'll be good for last gen as well. Looking forward to the new TS5 getting the special edition. Nice, David. Are you fairly new to Train Sim World then, or do you not have the routes on special edition? Although I suppose even if you have, say, 2 of the routes, it still works out a lot cheaper than buying them all separately. This is Kings Langley. Little bit of a toot through there. We've got a 110 coming up, we're already at 108. So it'll be Watford Junction up next. You pre-ordered standard edition, nice. Let's get a flyby shot. That's a good question to kill. I assume it'll be some sort of unbranded interior. Lovely, Glenn, lovely. What are you looking forward to, Glenn? West Coast Mainline? Or, well, no, what route are you most looking forward to? I assume West Coast Mainline. I'm sure Mod Pete will be very happy about this. Probably extremely happy. You don't think the 166 run on Great Western anymore? There's another Voyager. Cool. And after Watford Junction, it's then, well, Watford High Street, if you're on the Watford DC. 390. And then Bushy. And after that, after Bushy, I'm not too good with the stations. Which I know they're all the ones from, you know, Bakerloo, but not so much after Harrow, Maudstone and Bushy. Watford Junction. Hello, Lion, how are you? So this is where the Watford DC line starts, and also we get the St Albans Abbey branch going off, but we haven't got the St Albans Abbey branch on the Train Sim World version. Hopefully that'll maybe be added as some sort of extension in future, you know, for a tenner or something, or a fiver. There's not really much to it, really. Nice, Glenn, nice. LBML stuff, yeah. Fair enough, Joshua. Yeah, fair enough. Good for layers as well. Turning it into the SWT livery. Yeah, you get the bit off to Watford High Street. So this one's Bushy here. And then after this, between here and Harrow and Maudstone, I don't know the stations. So, yeah, I'm not too sure on the ones here. Also, a really good change about Train Sim 5 is the live map. So it'll be quite a lot like this, where, you know, it tells you labels and stuff. As the live map's basically been the same forever. So live map 2.0 will be awesome. And route hopping as well, which I mentioned quite a few times, you know, ages. Yeah, that'll be cool. So you can go, you know, straight from. In fact, I think I assume this is all right to say, but all the London routes will be connected for route hopping. What was that station there? I want to know. What was that station? Or something like Paddington, you know, Paddington on Carpenter's Park. Paddington on Great Western, and I'll be able to straight away get into Bakerloo. It's awesome. Oh, well, good, David. Hopefully you're all well. A lot of them that go to Connecticut. Nice. And on we go. We've got, how many miles? We've got 14, okay, this is back. We've got 14 miles now until Euston, so we're not that far away. There's our 350. Drinking your first cup of tea of the day, lovely. You've been to Watford and it's okay, nice restaurants for sure. Oh, they did that, that's right then. What's this one? So we had Carpenter's Park. What's this one here? This one is Hatch End. Okay. So we had Carpenter's... no, hang on. Was it Carpenter's Park? Carpenter's Place. We'll just call Carpenter's, then Hatch End. What's this one? I don't think there's many between here and Harrow. This one is Headstone Lane. So Carpenter's Lane, Hatch End, Headstone Lane. Can't be that far until Harrow and Wardstone. I think this is Harrow. Okay, there's only what 3 stations then, which we'll need to learn. Headstone Lane, Hatch End, Carpenter's Lane, was it? Hello, David. Hopefully, David, hopefully. That's it, we're going a bit quick for the 350. I mean, the top operating speed is 110, and we're going 115. We're not, that's like a really bad thing. We're not, breaking the line speed, but should really be at 110. Well, I found out about TSW5, was it last Thursday? So about 4 days before Dovetail Direct. We know most. The only other bit I don't know the stations between is Queen's Park and Euston. I think there's only 2. I think it's Kilburn High Road and then South Hampstead. I think that's it. And then Euston. Lots of cool restaurants, not too far to get to Stanmore. There's 378. Oh, nice line. They're all working now. So yeah, frame rate's not superb here. We're trying to get in the 390 at some point on here, so I've just picked up the... In fact, good thing to mention, there is an Armstrong Powerhouse sale at the moment. 40% off. Bank holiday sale. So yeah, if you're a Train Sim Classic player, have a look on the APU website, there's a sale for once. I'm sure you'll be joining us soon, Richie. And then you got Wembley Central. Here we go. You hope the 350 doesn't suffer the same bug the 377 experienced in terms of the gangway being open. Hopefully not. I can't imagine so, because it was only ever the 377. Nothing else had the issue. So hopefully we'll be all good. Yeah, a bit laggy round here, which hopefully on Train Sim 5 it won't be laggy. But it's more just Train Sim Classic. It just can't handle it that well. Just gotta save it again. What is the shop going to be like on the Pendo? Hopefully they'll do something fun with it and not just leave it closed. I don't like that when it's just shut. Hopefully they actually will have like an NPC standing there and yeah, just make it look like it's open. Maybe you're a bit to interact with the NPC, get a cookie or something. Something, I don't know, just so it's not just shut. So it looks a bit lifeless when they do that, a bit like on the IET. No. Yeah. Does the IET have a little bar? Does it? No, does it? I don't know. Don't think so. But on was it the Ice 1, where just the whole like restaurant bit's all shut. Hopefully there is something in the 390 where it's, open. Yeah, they've actually got some 321s in this yard, I think, just round here. sort of flew past and saw all of the Greater Anglia stock. Wonder what they're waiting for. I suppose scrapping, I suppose. Why can I see inside the Earth? What's going on? This looks a bit weird. Root glitch. That'd be cool, Richard. Yeah, just saying it's not just dead. Yeah, I don't like that when you're sort of walking through the train on TSW and you just, especially with now conductor mode where you're going to be walking back, you're going to be seeing it quite a lot. Hopefully they do something with the 39C bar that it's actually open. Have like an NPC standing there in a Vanti uniform or something, just that it's not dead. Yes, Glenn, yeah, we need that. A 455 would be superb. Any news on West Coast Way for Train Sim Classic? George isn't doing anything for it at the moment, I don't think. He's taking a bit of a break. So at the moment, nothing to report. Nice line. Nice Concord. So why is it getting smoother now? Oh no, not really. Yeah, I think you've got Kilburn High Road and South Hampstead. I think they're the only stations south of Queen's Park. Let's have a little look-see. Yeah, South Hampstead and yeah, Kilburn High Road's not really too much to learn. Yeah, that'd be cool. Use action points to buy coffees, yeah, or a hot chocolate. It's always, that's my go-to drink, hot chocolate. got that on the Voyager up to London. No, hot chocolate and a brownie. Yeah, everyone says the Voyagers are like really sort of bad trains in real life, but the experience on it was actually really nice. It was comfy, unlike, you know, IETs, which aren't as comfy. And it was pretty chilled out. I'm drinking a cup of tea right now, lovely. Oh, nice line. Hello, William, I'm right, how are you? Hello, class 345, how are you as well? Sea line. So I'm not really picking up the speed limits here too much. As soon as it comes to train sim, well, we'll try and learn it pretty quickly. Right, we're coming up to Euston. That's where we will end the stream. It's been good to sort of get on the West Coast Mainline South and also have a little look at the Northampton Loop again. Really smell. What about Vanti ones? Are Vanti ones alright? Is it just cross-country voyages which are a bit like, ugh? Actually, the Vanti one was nice. TSW graphics, TSC routes. I mean, some Train Sim Classic routes look good. Sort of the very messy approach into Euston. Got the weirdest approach into it. Looking forward to seeing the new Airbus fling into Heathrow on the Great Western Express remaster. Yeah, that's good. When they mentioned that, it was like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's better than the sort of weird plane they have at the moment. Hopefully they can update the Brighton Mainline and put the Airbus on there for Gatwick. Well, it sort of will be like GWE 2.0, won't it? Well, we are a couple of minutes early at the moment. Ooh. Damp smell. It's not good. Not nice. It did say not to tab any of these signals, so we won't tab it. It's a very messy approach, isn't it, Euston? Lines absolutely everywhere. Yes, Adam, yep. They're not emergency, go neutral, DRA. Probably waiting for that to come out, aren't we? Or maybe not. Something's got the road there into platform 10. That's a Pendo coming in. 4 minutes early, yeah. Actually, I think it was 48, wasn't it? 48? Yeah, 48, so hopefully we won't be waiting too long. I can hear something, I can hear a bit of flange. Something's got the road, look, platform 9 and 10, they've both got the road into. Not sure if that's meant to be on that one. Well, we wait. Something's, I can hear something wiggling its way out. Yeah, that's probably what we're waiting for. There it is, there, 350. Probably in our platform. Get out the way. And then into Euston. Oh, what's going off down there? There's lines everywhere. Will you get the Great Western Express upgrade for free if you own it? Yes. But of course it will be on Train Sim World 5. So get the free starter pack. Then you'll have access to that. That's a good, David. Thanks for coming in. Yes, yeah, you'll need the Goblin line. Right, cool. We got the road. Platform 5. Oh, there's 378 there, right next to us. Well, its doors open. Great. They've egressed all the doors. Somehow the train hasn't stopped. Will there be a couple of operations like BML? I'm not sure. I'm not too good with the West Coast Main Line when it comes to the sort of services and bits and pieces on it. I mean, we coupled this one at Northampton, which obviously isn't coming into the TSW version. So not entirely sure on that. Anybody else know? Do trains couple and uncouple on between Euston and Milton Keynes? I suppose maybe at Euston, so they go into the sidings. And not the nicest station. It's a bit of a weird station, Euston. Like the whole front of it's nice. Then the platforms and sort of the weird ramp down. It's just like a not a nice station. No, nice, Josh. Like it's a bit of sort of a horrible station, Euston. Well, the concourse is nice, so. But yeah, got quite a nice concourse. Here we are. That is Journey Says. It was only about an hour and 20 minutes. Hey Astro, I'm alright, how are you? Gaming Racer, how are you as well? Specify anything about the GWE remaster? Not particularly, no. Well, we just now it's getting remastered and a few new bits and pieces. How are the gates, Astro? Any trouble? Oh wait, tail lights. What are you doing? Don't do that. Go that way. Right. I don't know if they're actually automatic on here, the tail lights. I'll set that to off anyway. Maybe it will then come on. No. How do we get the tail lights on? I don't know. It might just be automatic, possibly. Tail lights. Well, that's it anyway. Some lovely London sunshine scenes at the end of the journey. Your colleague will be here for the 9:23 back to Brum. Free to take a break. Nice. Nada, we're going yet. Go ahead. Well. I didn't really test that, Richie. I didn't test that. Turn off the key. No, I can't now. Well, that's going to be everybody for today's Train Sim Classic stream. Good to be back on after a little while. But that was the West Coast Mainline South between Northampton and Euston. But the bit on Train Sim World is only going to be Milton Keynes to Euston. Hopefully everyone did enjoy it. Links can be found in all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, that's not bloody working, is it? Brilliant. Let me quickly redo that again. See you all hopefully in the next one, which hopefully will be a bit of Train Sim World. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.